Hello, everybody. This is Kevin Dellinger. Thank you for watching my channel. I did a video called The Meaning of Life, and I've been getting some somewhat negative comments that I had to hold back and not post. Um, it was according to Archaics, and I told you what the meaning of life was in that video. And many of you are saying, well, you're not acting loving. And you know what? A lot of times I feel like crap. I have health problems. I have diabetes. My blood sugar is going up and down like crazy all the time. And I do have mood swings. And believe me, if I was a healthier person, I'm also 50 years old, by the way. I'm not a spring chicken like some of you out there. And I wanted to talk to you about the fact that not all of us live in a complete state of bliss and happiness and love. That comes from the heart. Most of us throughout the day are thinking with our mind. And it's called the human condition. I mean, I've lived in this world long enough to know that we're all human. We all make mistakes. We're not perfect all of the time. I'm not perfect all the time for you. And I'm not some saint. And I'm not claiming to be. I'm human just like you. I express myself. That's all I'm doing is I'm expressing myself. It doesn't mean that I'm against anybody. I'm not against you. And I'm not against Jason from Archaics. I like Jason, as a matter of fact. And I like you, if you give me a chance. Instead of trying to judge and criticize, you think you're going to size me up over one video? You don't know me. You don't know who I am. You've not lived my life. You don't feel my pain. And guess what? I don't feel your pain. We all suffer in this lifetime. And suffering is a virtue which leads to humility. Maybe I'm going to be more humble in life because of my suffering. And maybe it makes me a better person in the end as I get older. But I've not met anybody that's ever made me feel wonderful. Most people that I've met in my lifetime have screwed me over or have hurt me in some way. And I'm sure you can relate to that. You know, there is a thing in this life that we go through. It's called shadow work. Shadow work is something where you cannot see the light until you go through the darkness. And the same thing goes with the meaning of life, which is love. We go through all of this pain, suffering, bad mood swings, and bad things to appreciate what's more important. And I do have a loving heart. I guarantee you that. You don't know me. You can't judge me from one video, bro. And guess what? If you're young and you're watching this, you will learn the things that I have learned in life. And you'll understand what I'm talking about later on. I wanted to make this video to make this point that we all also have to deal with shadow work. And that's up to you what you do with it. You can either learn from it and try to become a better person, or you can choose the dark path. That's your choice. There's lessons to learn in life. Some people never learn them. Some people just keep repeating them over and over again. That's what they do. They go in repetitive patterns of behavior and cycles, doing the same thing to people, just new people, different people, over and over again, hurting other people. That's their choice. And there are people that learn from their mistakes and try to become better people. And that's really what life's about. It's learning from the shadow work and appreciating the meaning of life, which is love. It's appreciating it. And I wanted to make that point clear because I'm getting tired of all the judgments. I'm not here to intimidate anybody. For all you Jason lovers out there, I'm not here to trigger you. I mean, that's your business, okay? And I don't want anybody worshiping me. But people are they're so desperate to want to cling on to people and want to follow them and look up to them. But why don't you try looking up to yourself? Be your own person. Be your own critical thinker. Learn your own lessons. Be a shepherd, not a sheep. And stop being so critical and judgmental. You have to be open-minded and objective when it comes to philosophy, spirituality, and other things. You can't just be narrow-minded and say, oh, he's acting like a jerk, so I'm going to unsubscribe because you didn't say something the way that you wanted me to say it. Or if you're that shallow of a person, whatever. I mean, that's your business. But if you're a realistic person like me, don't be so sensitive. Okay? You know, try to be more open-minded that not everybody's perfect all the time. Sometimes people say things you don't like. We all know that sometimes people get angry and they say things they don't mean, although they have a good, loving heart, and they probably feel bad afterwards. And then there's some people that don't feel bad at all. And unfortunately, those are the type of people that I've met in my lifetime. Most people that I've met they have no soul. They could never comprehend love because they've never had it. They wouldn't know what it was if they felt it. And then there's some people that are very loving and very understanding. Those are people that have been around the block a time or two. Those are people that do appreciate love because they have been through a lot. So, and understand that Jason doesn't take any crap from people off his channel. I'm not either. I'm not going to post negative comments. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything. And if you do say something, I'll probably read it. I'll get the message. But I'm not going to respond to it. This video is the response to that. That's what this video is all about. So take it for what it's worth. As far as subscribing and unsubscribing, I don't care. I'm not looking for fame. And I'm not looking for views. I don't care about that. I'm dealing with a lot in my life. And I got my goals. I'm working on my music. And I'm dealing with my spirituality. I've always been a spiritual person. Just because I'm having a bad day doesn't mean I'm not loving. It doesn't mean I'm not spiritual. It just means I'm human, just like you. And that's life. That's what life is all about. If you don't know what shadow work means, look it up. And I'm going to end this video a very loving way. I love you. I hope you have a good evening and many great blessings to you. Thank you for watching my video.